Thank you, Nashville. This is my first time performing in Nashville. I really think that Twin Kegs ought to have a porn shop attached to it called Twin Pegs. Yeah, you better get used to the kink jokes. I'm bi or pan. Depends on whether or not I feel like cooking. I've been trying to stop laughing at my own jokes on stage, but it doesn't always work out. I prefer my yogurt submissive. I only eat Fruity Bottoms. Let's get into dating. So I've been on a number of sites. One of them is Plenty of Fish, which is kind of like what an STD looks like if it tried to disguise itself as a dating site. But there was a girl on there who told me not to contact her if I fish. And this is just for men in general. And so I messaged her and I was like, you're on Plenty of Fish. Like, you're on the wrong website if you don't want to meet somebody who fishes. And I got blocked. But that's okay. It saved me time. Do we have any retail workers in here? Okay. Well, I just hope people remember that Black Friday Lives Matter. Having a beard this long is kind of like faking chest hair. So I got this, I like thrift stores. I do like thrift stores. I don't know if you can tell. I like thrift stores. I got this cassette at a thrift store a while back, and it was in Farsi, like a Middle Eastern language. And I couldn't understand it because it was full of children's stories. But then they got to the sheep song, and my mind was blown, because did you know that sheep speak the same language in Baghdad as they do in Alabama? That's a joke about sheep noises. Vanilla Ice is ruined for me. Vanilla Ice ruined for anybody else? It might be about to be ruined. I can't hear Ice Ice Baby anymore without thinking of thousands of lost immigrant children. Hey, I'm adopted, so I feel okay telling that joke because I halfway understand the experience. Not all the way. I guess we're in Nashville. I think we are. You're in Nashville, I'm somewhere else. So y'all hear car alarms pretty often. Anybody else think of Roxanne when car alarms go off? Okay, that's just me. I saw my family recently, and I wanted to tell them about my progress learning to swim. So I was talking to my dad, I was like, you should see me crossing a river, talk about Harrison Ford. It's not a Star Wars joke, it's about having this much hair and swimming. Harrison Ford. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. We'll do it live. Fuck it. I can go write it and we'll do it live. Yeah, Bill O'Reilly fans. Archaeologists. I don't know how archaeologists live with themselves. I could never date something I dug out of ground. Do you ever meet somebody who's too calm and you just want to walk up to them and smack them in the face like, I don't appreciate that melatonin in your voice? Yeah, there's a pun in there. I was gonna wear my corduroy jacket, but it's a little bit too warm and I had to cut the umbilical corduroy. It sounds better when I deliver it right. Maybe it just has to be colder for me to do that. I'm like the Blues Clues of air horns. So I went to a thrift store recently because I was looking for a nightstand, and I found a kitchen cabinet. And I brought it home. And to understand this joke, you have to picture me in 90-degree heat without any hair product in. So my hair was all the way out. Like, I'm talking one of the white guys in the Jimi Hendrix Experience. So, yeah, it is really specific. But I didn't think about when you walk around down the road looking like this with no hair stuff. I don't think about the looks that I'm going to get from drivers, but I did afterwards. But I still got a great benefit out of it because I found a great new form of exercise, cross-town fit. All right. I know, I look like Millennial Duck Dynasty. I'm doing my best. Has anybody ever eaten dog in here? Not anybody in here ever eaten dog? Well, I went to a French restaurant and I ordered pommes frites, and I was really disappointed because I was thinking Pomeranians, not French fries. All right, that's counting on people's understanding of French. I think I'd be pretty upset if a cat were to dump a bottle of sriracha on my head. Can you picture that? Cat sriracha fever? That's a new, yeah, that is hot. That's a new joke. So I've had kidney stones recently, and the first time I got them this year, it was National Coming Out Week. And they missed the cue because they didn't. But the second time I got them, I dug into my catalog of albums and I put on The Cure and I listened to Disintegration about 20 times and I took care of it. That's counting heavily on the depression of the audience. We need more comics here to understand that. Would anybody like to listen to Nickelodeon shows from the 90s in binaural, like in 4 dimensions? Can you imagine it? Binaural Pete and Pete? Yeah, not binaural beats. If you go to a thrift store, don't buy candles there. Because people bring in their defective candles, and, well, I had a candle addiction for a while, so I learned all about this. But I never burned anything down, not on purpose. So a cat almost slit my wrist the other day, and it's fucked up because I'm depressed, and like I didn't go this far in my life to be taken out by cat-assisted suicide. So Mercury retrograde, does that ring any bells? Yes. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, people are gonna understand these jokes, oh gosh. Well, I was in college a couple different times and I didn't drop out 4 different times just to be judged by other planets. I am really sick of, I'm really sick of Mercury retrograde, actually. It's when all the bad shit happens, so I've got a great solution for it. Let's just blow up the fucking planet. Let's just blow up Mercury. There can be no retrograde or bad times with no Mercury. We can still get the temperature. It's a different kind. All right, that's a really nerdy science joke. You know, there's all those posts that say, my culture is not your costume. But what if your culture was your costume? And then I think about furries. I'm not going any further with that. So I'm gonna tell you one more joke and then I'm gonna wrap up. I was really surprised today to learn that Chick-fil-A actually cares about keeping families together. Because I went there this morning and they had a chicken and egg sandwich. And chicken and it's across generations. Well, I guess my depression looks a little bit like Bed Bath and Not Beyond. But I am beyond my bed today. And I'm here with y'all. And I'm delighted to be here. And I want to thank y'all for being such a lovely audience. And I'll come back out again, I'm sure. Thank you. My name's David Hayborn from Knoxville, Tennessee. And y'all have been lovely. Give it up for your host.